Previously on the Crenshaw Corner.
Corduroy.
Corduroy is an amazing concept.
You know we're gonna do some of these, right?
I know we are.
We're gonna do some of these. I'm super excited. Okay,
I know we are.
So far, and again, like I told you guys, these are strange, unusual, different type of dates. So then you going to the movies or you going out to dinner. All those things are beautiful, but these are just really quirky, fun, just to see if you'll do it. You know, kind of dates, right? So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I actually like this one a lot too, babe.
You've liked all of them.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I like all of them. It's called the Alphabet Day.
The who? Well, hello there, family.
Hey, guys.
I didn't see you there.
What's going on?
And welcome back to another edition of the Crenshaw Corner. I am your host, Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by the absolute best part of my day.
Who, me?
The apple to my eye.
I am.
The wind beneath my wings.
Lifted where he need belong, y'all.
Lifted where he need. What?
Eight.
What did you just say?
What I was supposed to say was lifted up to where you belong, but I don't know what it need part. Maybe you needed to be lifted up. So it was a two-folder. It was a two-time. You needed to be lifted up, and I lifted you up.
The rib that completes me.
He's fully completed, everybody. He's fully completed.
The Pam to my Jim.
Pam and Jim.
Yep, Pam and Jim.
Maybe nobody know the Pam and Jim.
Everybody knows Pam and Jim.
Nobody knows Pam and Jim.
Everybody knows Pam and Jim, the most awkward couple on television. Their boss is one of the most craziest bosses to ever boss, Michael Scott. It was a British show turned into an American show. What do you mean?
I don't know.
They sell paper.
You seriously want me to keep saying no to this, right? Like you want me to?
Dwight Schwartz, assistant manager, Dwight.
Maybe nobody know this.
The Office, man. Everybody knows that.
Oh, I don't know. Now everybody do know The Office. I don't.
Everybody
I've
knows The
never
Office, man.
Watched The Office.
Yeah. Michael Scott.
Is it still on?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's been off for a while.
No, baby, I don't know nothing about The Office.
I'm
sorry.
You gonna tell somebody your name?
Yeah, I am gonna. But I wanted you to know that I didn't know that because you looked.
But
like,
you should have though.
That's my point I was making.
You should have known it.
What's going on, family? What is going on, guys? I am the Angela. You like that? The Angela Crenshaw, guys.
That's my wife, family.
What is going on,
family,
guys?
that's my wife.
What is going on?
Family, I apologize for her being uncultured.
Listen.
I apologize for that.
Say what you want.
I'm just saying, there's certain things you should just know.
I'm not going to watch The Office.
Pam and Jim is one of them.
I don't even know.
Michael Scott is one of them. Dwight is one of them. You should just, the moment I say Michael Scott, the moment I say Dwight, the moment I say Pam and Jim,
I
you
should
should
just jump right in
automatically know I'm referring to The Office.
My brain didn't even calculate that.
And that's the problem. Because you're using a solar power calculator
I'm sorry.
in the dark.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't know these people. I didn't know these people.
Family, welcome.
Hi.
For our returning family members.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
We are so happy to have you here.
Welcome back. Do-do.
Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, that's one of the best theme songs ever, the theme song.
I was right on key.
And it's one of the greatest shows ever. It was so underrated.
Welcome back.
It did not get the respect it deserved.
Back.
Don't do that.
Okay, don't do it.
Who was Mr. Carter? The actor that played Mr. Carter, who was he?
I know this name. I can't think of it right now.
Gabe Kaplan.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Who's the most famous person from that show?
John Travolta.
John Travolta. What was his character's name on the show?
Benny Barrino.
Close. I will give you that. Close. Vinny Barbarino.
Vinny Barbarino.
One more question about Welcome Back, Carter.
Yes, baby.
Those group of students, what were they called? They had a name. What were they called?
Okay, wait. I remember Horseshack. Hold on. Oh, my gosh.
Horseshack up your nose with a rubber hose?
Hold on. I can't remember.
The Warthogs.
The who?
The Warthogs.
The Warthogs. Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah.
You done took my brain. See, my brain was good. See, I told you my brain wanted to go where you trying to take
Vinny
it to go.
Barbarino, man.
Man, listen.
He's come a long way since Vinny Barbarino.
Yes, he has come a
But anyway,
long way.
family, that happens from time to time.
Yeah, we
off
just
on a
go.
tangent. Just ride the roller coaster.
First of all, family, thank you guys for returning.
Just thank you for being here. However you're listening, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's Podbean, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Apple Music, whether it's Amazon, whether it's iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com.
Yes.
We thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
We consider ourselves an interactive podcast. Give me just a moment. Amazon, stop.
So
I apologize, family.
You can't say her name.
I know. I got people talking to me. I apologize about that, family.
To you, y'all. She crazy.
So, family, we consider ourselves an interactive podcast, which means we can be found on the social.
Yes.
We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube, all under the Crenshaw Corner. And, of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Yes. Now, family, a couple of things I need you to, the OGs are going to notice, and they're going to be like, what is that about? The first thing you notice that we have not said this entire time, or anyone since 2023, make sure you bring someone before you so you can take something with you.
Yeah.
We haven't said that catchphrase. I don't know if we're going to do it in 2023. It was a 2022 thing.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, since you put me out there, I just forgot.
Is that what you did?
It had been so long since I had did the opening.
I thought that we weren't doing it anymore. So that's why.
We took some time off, and I'm at that age now where my memory don't quite come back the way it used to.
Of this dude, talk about he at this age right now. First of all, if y'all see him in these slippers and his legs crossed like he's 75 years old, y'all.
That's behind the scenes. That's a little bit behind the scenes. Don't worry about.
Also, now that he's at this age, he has matching flannel shirt, pant, pajamas, y'all. Like he doing the most right now. He act like he is 70.
Because
y'all.
I'm at that age where
baby, what age is that? You only 45. Baby, you 45. Go somewhere and sit down.
45.
Go somewhere and sit down.
I'm in my mid to late 40s. I'm in a whole different demographic.
Your
now.
box is being checked differently now.
I gotta check different boxes now. So yeah, I look at life a little differently now. My perspective a little different.
Baby, you just turned 25 in December. We just got into January. How much perspective has changed?
I haven't seen 25 in 20 years.
I said 45.
No, you said 25.
45.
Yeah. See, and thank you, because that just made me feel. I was 25 2 decades ago.
You gonna be okay?
It's been 2 decades, since I seen a 20.
Baby,
see, I'm depressed now.
But you living your best
distraught.
life. Living my best life.
Are we gonna do this show?
Oh, yes, we are. And also, let me just say this to our returning guests. We appreciate you. We love you.
Thank
you for all the support. Seriously, thank you for everything. Thank you for coming back for the 2023.
Yep.
And for our new family members, listen to me. Thank you. However you found us. However, we want to thank you. And we just ask you to tell a friend, and so on, because we love you guys and we appreciate you, and we want you to love on us too, and tell a friend about the Crenshaw Corner podcast.
You done?
Yeah, I got off my soapbox.
Could you?
I got off.
We gonna do the show now?
I stepped down.
We gonna do the show?
We gonna do the show.
So, family, this is actually, if you listen to last week's episode, this is actually a continuation of last week's episode.
Yeah.
So my wife promised the family a part 2
yes.
Of episode entitled Creative Dating.
Creative Dating,
so
guys.
If you have not listened to last week's episode of Creative Dating, please go back and listen. And then this is just a continuation of that particular conversation.
Yeah.
Because apparently my wife had a lot to say. And for some reason, my wife was time checking me last week, which I didn't appreciate, because she's creative. I'm the producer, but she time checking me. But hey, that's a story for another time.
I wasn't time checking. I just didn't.
Oh, you was time checking.
I just didn't want to, go over our time with our family.
Time checking me.
OMG. So guys,
all I'm saying real quick, and then I'll let it go.
Yeah.
Do you know the best way to ride a highway? when you driving along on a highway, do you know the best way to do that?
Just stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. That's the best way to do it.
Bruh, don't
So
come
when
for
you,
me.
I'm just saying, when you driving down the highway and you stay in your lane, everybody get to their destination safe and sound.
I was in my lane. I asked
You
a question.
was in the producing lane. When you in the producing lane, that's a real good way to get into an accident.
I feel like I'm
Stay.
being threatened. Am I being threatened on the
Stay
bike?
in your
Whatever, bruh. Oh
Continue
my God.
with the creative lane that you in.
Listen, guys, we're going to do some more creative dating ideas. I hope and pray that you guys love what we put out there last week. I hope and pray that you guys tried some of them or are going to try some of them or even discuss it with your significant other that you're thinking about trying some of those. So, bravo. I clap.
Bellissimo.
Bellissimo.
Bravo,
Okay.
bellissimo.
Okay, so here we got this new one that I found on TikTok too.
There you go with the TikTok.
TikTok cracks me up. But this one is called the store. It's basically like a store run, basically.
Sound like an errand.
But it's like, but they call it a Target run or a Walmart run, whichever
is
one
that?
you prefer. I'm going to tell you,
Okay.
whichever one you prefer to go to. So you each get a certain amount of money, no more than $20. No more than $20.
Okay.
You go in the store, you get your basket, and you go your separate way.
Right.
When you get these things, you double bag it and tie it up so each other can't see what it is at all. Because of course you're going back home together, right?
Okay.
And so you go in the store and you do that, $20. And so the first thing that you're going is these 4 things. You can add on more if you like. Like the thing is, the paper tell you go get the person's favorite color, something that's in that person's favorite color.
Okay.
Hopefully you get that right and you know the person's favorite color.
And hopefully they don't change their favorite color on you, because some
Baby,
people.
it's always been purple.
Some people
Baby, it's always
live their
been
lives a lie
Baby, it's always been purple.
and talking about their favorite color one thing when it ain't never been that.
Baby,
But
my favorite color always been purple.
That's neither here nor
What
there.
do you think I told you my favorite color was?
Your favorite color was and always has been brown.
Baby, my favorite color is purple.
Everything in your closet, family.
Yeah, why do
I'm
we
not gonna
always-
let this go, 'cause I'm not
we
gonna let it go.
always got to-
Because
why
family.
we always got to do this though, bro?
Family.
Why we always got to have this argument about the same thing? My color is purple.
February 13th, we got married in 99. 2000. We got married in 99. 2000. 2000. We went to a church event.
And did a newlywed.
It was
couple.
like a newlywed game
Oh my God.
type event.
First of all, the fact that you remember the date.
I remember
is killing me.
February 13th. It was roughly 6:32 p.m. It was a Friday night.
You a
Fact check me if you want to.
I'ma
but it
fact
was a
check you, bro.
It was a Friday
I'm gonna
evening.
fact check you, bro.
Roughly 6:32 p.m. And 17 seconds, I believe. We is on the stage.
We on the stage.
Playing the newlywed game.
Yes, we were.
And the question of what is your spouse's favorite color came up. With confidence, I knew the answer to this question.
Everything you did.
I answered the question, and my wife in front of the Lord and everybody called me out
I'm crying.
and said, "You're wrong. That ain't never been my color.
My favorite color.
I ain't never liked that color." But then I had to go back and remind my wife, when I met you, the only color you wore was brown.
First of all,
The
go ahead. I'm sorry.
only
I'm trying to be
color
quiet.
in your wardrobe
Oh my God.
was brown. Your slacks was brown. Your wool coats was brown. Your sweaters up to your neck was brown. Your shoes was brown. Everything you owned was brown. And then you had the audacity to tell me that the reason your favorite color was brown because your last name was brown.
I just want to go away.
And I remember it distinctly because you had an attitude when you said it. Now all of a sudden you ain't never liked brown. All of a sudden your color always been purple.
It's always been purple.
You a purple lie.
What
You's a purple lie.
I'm about to die.
Yep. You might have changed it over the years, but ma'am, you had a whole attitude when you told me your favorite color was brown.
Oh my God.
Cause you know how I know? Because what you said, look in my closet.
No, what I said to you
All
was,
my clothes is brown.
I said to you,
What you say?
baby, that I never said that was my favorite color. My maiden name was Brown. I wore a lot of brown, but my favorite color was purple, baby. It's always been purple. I'm tired talking to you. I'm tired talking to you
But
about
John Brown holding the logic sense that make
I'm just
my favorite. I own everything brown. I always wear brown. Everything I own in my closet is a variation of brown. But my favorite color, purple. You didn't own nothing purple in your closet,
because first of all, living in the North Kakalaki,
ma'am. You had just came from New York, then, ma'am. Your whole wardrobe was
Sir,
New York. No,
sir,
ma'am. Your whole
sir,
wardrobe was New York. Don't do
sir,
that.
I had a purple trench coat. Come on now,
Yeah.
we could go.
Ma'am, I bought you the purple trench coat, and I bought you the purple trench coat 10 years into our marriage. Don't you do that.
You did not buy 10 years to our marriage. Favorite color is How you gonna tell me what my favorite color is, bro?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Here we gonna do.
Here's what I'm
Here
gonna
we
do.
gonna do.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yes,
Here's what I'm gonna
sir.
do. I'm gonna respectfully call you a liar on the air. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
I can't.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's done.
Okay, it's done.
It's done. Respectfully.
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 Use a lie.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
You can't do respectfully and call somebody a lie at the same time.
Respectfully.
Whatever.
Move on.
Is your favorite color blue?
Yes, my favorite color has always been Duke blue.
I just can't stand you.
It's always
Oh, can we get through this one
been
date?
Duke
Can
blue.
we get through this one date, bro?
That nice, real dark, manly
Oh, my
blue,
God.
not like the little sky blue.
You know,
Not like the little
I know where
sky
you going.
blue.
Leave it.
Not
See,
that
stay
one.
alone. Let me say that.
Not that one. Not the little sky blue
What you trying
that
to
you
say?
see through.
What you trying to say, CJ?
The nice, manly, deep, dark Duke blue.
So who got the sky blue though?
Who got what?
Nothing, honey.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying?
So I don't even think the family even know what we talking about at this
Talking
point.
about dates, creative dates, part 2.
Part 2. So you go to Walmart or Target, so you get their favorite color. We're not doing this again.
Okay. Favorite color.
Their favorite snack.
Favorite snack.
Favorite snack. You're gonna get their okay, wait, because I can't even breathe right now. Say Jazz, I can't even get past you right now.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
You don't like the truth.
Oh my God.
You can't handle the truth.
A favorite thing that they like, something that they need
Okay.
that you've heard them say they need, they didn't get, and something that you heard them say they want.
Okay. So
All in $20. All for $20.
So $20. Something.
All for $20.
Okay. So $20. So something in their favorite color, a favorite snack, something they need, something they want. Okay.
Yes, and you can add on if you want to. Just know you got $20. What each couple can do what they want, but
Set your own budget. Don't listen to my
here's
wife.
the thing- but no,
Set your own budget.
First of all, $20 is so intense. So you got to really work hard with $20. So no, leave it at 20 and see how your budget skills
Here's
is
the thing,
too.
because my wife likes to budget like she's still dealing with teenagers, like she do with my allowance. So
Your allowance went up.
you took my allowance
I
back.
did take your allowance back.
That's a story for another time.
I took both of our allowances back, bruh. But that's for another time. We ain't
That's
even
for
gonna go. We
another
ain't
time.
gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there.
But yeah, so just keep it fun. Keep it light and airy.
Yes. Oh, also, I'm sorry. And their favorite drink.
Okay, favorite.
And their
All
favorite.
for $20 at Target.
Or Walmart for $20.
At Target
Right.
for $20.
This is okay because again we're talking about creative dating. So
Right.
now you got to be super creative to get all of that for $20.
Got you.
I could do it though. I could.
Yeah,
when
I, know.
I tell you
You're
I
a
could do
budgeter.
it,
You can do it. But you also know
you'll
that
get one sock.
what you stealing socks now because they don't sell just one.
One sock, baby. One sock. You can get one sock.
You know what also it does though? That as we were talking, it reminds me of. It forces the person to actually know the person. It forces you to actually pay attention.
Have you been paying attention?
Have you been paying attention? Have you been paying attention to when they change their favorite color? Have you been paying attention to that?
Baby, I need you to be better, not bitter, bro.
No, I'm gonna stay with bitter.
No,
I'm gonna stay
bro.
bitter.
How long we gonna do? How many more years we gonna argue about this?
As long as you keep up the facade. As long as you keep up the facade.
I can't with you right now. Okay.
So, but
Okay.
it forces you to. It forces you to pay attention. It forces you to know the person. It
Yeah.
forces you to listen because, like, when it comes things like, okay, their favorite snack, typically you know what that is.
Yeah.
But things like, because here's the thing, especially, correct me if I'm wrong, especially with women, they mention a lot of things in passing. They mention that they like this or would like to see this.
Right.
They mention a lot of things in passing,
Right.
which forces the man to really pay attention to what's being said. Because, fellas, I'm gonna let the ladies in on our dirty little secret. We don't listen to everything. We'll catch the first word and the last word, and we'll fill in the middle. So it forces us to actually really pay attention to really see what's being said.
Now, it also forces the wife, if you have a husband like mine or a significant other like mine, who doesn't really say what he wants or needs at all. So that makes you force you to really pay attention and look around at what he may need and what he want, because it's not something that you say in passing. You know, it's not something you might say something once every blue moon about something,
Right.
and you just drop it, never hear it again. So it forces us to also look around and be like, you know what? He loves this thing. He loves this. And I know for sure that he would love it if I got him another one or a different
Right.
kind or something
Being
like that.
intentional.
Being intentional.
Intentionality.
And then after you get everything, you go home and you reveal it to each other one by one and see what each one come up. So the fact of the anticipation to see what the other person comes up with
Right.
that they believe is your favorite color and your favorite. Because here's the thing. Again, like you said, we grow. So my snack last year may not be my snack this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't do this.
I didn't say anything.
You gave me a look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I think that's super cool to do that. So just think about that. Okay, the next one is called the restaurant hop. I gave it a name. They don't give it a name, but I gave it a name. The restaurant hop, which is good for me and Sanchez because we like going to different restaurants, different places, and doing stuff.
My mom went somewhere else. I used to do that in high school. That got me locked up. I thought, okay.
It's like eat and run out and
I thought you was talking about. Yeah, I thought you was talking about dine and ditch you. Yeah, my mom went somewhere else. Don't worry.
What?
Shh,
At the age you at right now, boy, you can't dine nor ditch.
I can't run. I'm at that age. I can't move as fast.
Yo, get on my nerves. Get on my nerves. So what happens is you're doing a 4-course meal trip, basically, is what they're calling it, basically. Okay. So the first thing is drinks. Now, here's the part about it that's unique and crazy, is rock, paper, scissors. Is that what is rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I've never done it before, to be honest. I'm being super honest right now. So it's rock, paper, scissors. What? Why he got his hand up, y'all?
Teacher, call on me.
Go ahead.
Teacher, call on me.
Mr. Crenshaw.
How you made it through life? You've never played rock, paper, scissors once.
I never. Like, I literally don't
rock,
know.
paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
It's in the name. Rock, you do a fist.
Okay.
Scissors, you make scissors with your fingers. Paper, you haul out your hand. That's the paper. It's rock covers paper.
Okay, where am I doing that at, though?
With your hand.
Both hands or one hand, though?
It's just one hand.
So am I? Because you're hitting your hand on your other hand.
Right. So you count it off. Rock, paper, shoot. And then you either put out scissors, you put out a rock, or you put out paper.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So if you put out a rock, I'll put out scissors, you win because your rock breaks my scissors. You put out a...
What?
It's
go ahead,
basic
baby.
physics,
Okay,
man.
go ahead. Keep
a
talking.
rock is stronger than scissors.
Okay, go ahead.
If we do it rock, paper, scissors, shoot. If you put out a rock, I'll put out paper. I win because the paper covers rock. Why are you looking at me blankly like this is not okay, never mind. Anyway.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that's
and I'm so serious. I'm not even playing. You know I'm serious.
Unfortunately, I do know that you're
I don't know
serious.
what
That you spent your entire life. You've never once as a child played rock, paper, scissors.
Don't want to play that. Don't want to punch somebody in the face.
I'm sorry, but go ahead.
So whoever the winner is for those things picked. So
right.
You say drinks, and then rock, paper, whatever, and whoever wins, that person go. Where we're going to get drinks at, and you have to go to that place.
Okay.
everything that you do cannot be in the same place. It has to be in 4 different places.
I got you. So
right. So get your gas up,
yeah.
y'all. Gas
So
up.
you're going drinks one place. Mm-hmm. Once you're done with your drinks, rock paper scissors shoot. Appetizer another.
Right.
Okay, I get it. I like that.
And then after that, then it's you going to wherever you want your entree to be.
course.
After that,
Yeah.
then you go wherever you want your dessert to be.
I got you.
Yeah, super fun, especially for people like us who just love different restaurants or whatever the
Right.
case is.
Foodies who like trying different stuff.
Foodies, and also people who've been trying to get their person to go to a particular restaurant for a long period of time,
Right.
and they never got a chance to go or just did not want to go. This is your opportunity, people.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on this?
No, actually, I like that. Once again, because after a while of being married, after a while of family, things get samey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you find up going to your comfort places. Mm-hmm. So because you're tired, because you've had a long day, you want to go out, but you don't want to put a lot of thought into it. So it's like, okay, we'll just go to, because this is where we always go.
Right.
Or we'll just, so it forces you to do something different. It forces you to be spontaneous. It forces you to add a little spice. So I really like that concept.
Now, let me see if you still like it now. Now,
Okay.
here's the next point. When I saw this, I wanted to add something. I added this part to it.
You always want to add something.
So if, let's say you do that once a month and once every other month.
Right.
Once you do that, those restaurants are off the table. You cannot choose them again. Does that make sense? So that makes forces you to start looking for new restaurants because you may start off like a little bit comforty, right? But after a while, if you pick my restaurant, we've done it, now it's off the table. So if it's Starbucks, if it's Applebee's, as you say, if it's 131 Main and dessert is crumble cookies, if we do this, when we do it next month, we cannot go to any of them.
I got you. No, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, right?
Because once again, it forces you to come out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
2023 for married couples have to be coming out your comfort zone.
Yeah, eat different food.
Yeah, try different things, new experiences.
Yeah.
It can't be samey. So yeah, I like that. And yeah, I like that.
Okay. So here's the thing. The next one is
What you
called
got?
the In and the Out. Baby,
Is this an After Dark episode?
this is not After Dark. This is not After Dark.
Did we change it?
No, we didn't change it.
Oh, okay.
We didn't change it. We didn't. You gonna be okay?
Actually, it's been a while. And all jokes aside, it really has. It's time. It's been a while since we've done an After Dark episode.
Well, we need to because we have 3 couples who have asked us to do an After Dark episode.
We need to put that. We need to put that on the books.
So we need to put them on the books. We need to put them on the books. Yes. So the In and Out is 2 dates per month if you can. Okay. And 1 date must be, it's like 75 hard. 1 date must be in the house and 1 date must be outside the house. Like, so 2 days per month if you can. If you only can do a date once a month,
Right.
then each month you alternate. One's gonna be in the house, one's gonna be outside the house. And I'm gonna tell you why I know you're gonna love this. Because you're a person who like to stay in the house. So this is right up. So those in the house ones for you is because you don't like to entertain and go out all the time.
Right.
So this are those people who do not like to go out all the time. But then you have the ones that are social butterflies. So it caters to both of them. Okay. So for instance, if you had to do one inside the house and a day outside the house, what would it be? Tell me. What would you do?
If it's a one out and one in, the one in I would do is a picnic. I would do an indoor picnic.
Oh, baby.
Is what I would do in. Outside, I would do. For me, the outside would be something fun. Mm-hmm. So for me, the outside would be like a day date. Mm-hmm. We'd have to do something fun. Whether it's going to, because it's one thing that we've been wanting to do for the longest time. We just haven't got around to it. Axe throwing.
Mm-hmm. We haven't.
Yeah.
We've been saying we was gonna do it.
Yeah. So whether it's something like axe throwing or something like going to shoot pool. Or going to going to the driving range, something, an outdoor activity that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would do. I would do something like an activity for the out date and then like an indoor picnic for the in date.
Yeah.
Is
For the inside, I think I would do like a spa day of massage or whatever the case. I would want to get a masseuse to come do a couple's massage.
Right.
Or something different that they're doing now, or have someone come in and stretch us out, stretch our body, since you're at that age now where you need to stretch.
I'm at that age now. I gotta stretch. I wake up.
Stretch, y'all.
I wake up and I'm at that age now, family, where I wake up before my body wakes up.
I can't stand him.
So yeah, I'm at that age, family.
He at that age. And then for the outside, okay, that's for the inside, and for the outside one, Oh my goodness. I think for you, it'll either be like the gun range,
Oh yeah.
or it would be something, or paintball. Is that paintball?
Paintball.
Because I know you like that.
I do. I shot my daughter in the head last time we went paintball. It was
Really?
fun. I did.
I can't stand you.
I did. I shot her.
Now I would like to do what you and Morgan did before when y'all went to the place and smashed stuff up.
Oh yeah.
That was what was it called?
I don't remember what it's called, but I had the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, family, what my wife is referring to, and they're throughout. If you're in the U.S., they're throughout the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a place within our local city that it basically allows you to get out all your aggression.
Yes, it does.
We went to this warehouse. There was this old abandoned car, old televisions, glass bottles, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a bat and a sledgehammer, and they just let you go in
crazy
and just go crazy and destroy stuff.
Yeah,
That was amazing. I love that.
that's a good date night.
Yeah, it
actually.
really is.
That is a good date night.
Real quick though, while we're talking
Yeah.
about it, family. Understand, we come from a different perspective, so I get that. Our kids are older.
Yeah.
We've raised our kids. Our kids are grown and out the house. 50% of our children have children.
Right.
We're at that stage now.
Yeah.
Where we're in the grandparent stage now, where we get them.
Three amazing.
Three amazing.
Amazing.
We're at that stage where we get them when we want them. We know some of our family members are not at that stage. We know
Right.
some of our family members, they still have smaller kids in their home.
Right.
They still have children in their home. But what I'm going to say to that is, do not use that as an excuse not to date each other.
Right.
Because what happens is that when you really want to do something, you find a way.
Yeah.
You find something to do with the kids. You find a way to occupy the kids' time. You find someone to watch. And even if it means sometimes you have to incorporate the kids into the date for a small amount of time
That's good, babe. That's good.
until bedtime, and then at that point it transitions into a one-on-one date, then that's what you do.
It went from family dinner to a lounge.
Yeah, if you go from family dinner to family movie time to okay kids, now it's time for bed, now it's mommy and daddy's time.
Right. Exactly.
So don't, and we've been there, we get it. We at one point in time we had 6 in our house at one time.
We had four that was
Four of our
ours,
own,
my brother
and a nephew.
and a nephew.
Yeah. So we've been there, we understand, and we understand that
5 boys and 1 girl. Good God.
yeah. And I will never make it sound like
It's easy.
it's easy.
Right.
Because it's not. One of the hardest things to do is, as a parent of small children, to try to find time for each other.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to make it a priority, because what's going to happen is that those kids are going to grow up. Those kids are going to get older.
And they're watching you.
Yeah, and it's a couple of things. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I'm going to touch on that in a moment. They're going to grow up. They're going to get their own. They're going to leave. And now you're in the house with a stranger if you haven't taken the time.
Yep.
But also, what's most importantly, is that they are watching you.
Watching your love.
They're going to gear their life towards what they see.
Right.
If they don't see mommy loving daddy, they're not going to know how to do that.
Looks like.
They're not going to know what that looks like when they get a husband or they get a wife.
Yeah.
Same thing. If they don't see daddy loving mommy, they're not going to know what an affectionate relationship, a healthy relationship looks like.
Yeah.
If they only see a roommate situation or you're only interacting just for the kids or what have you,
Yeah.
that's what they're going to emulate.
Yeah.
So what you want them to have,
Yeah.
you have to show them.
them.
If you want them to have an affectionate, functioning relationship, you have to pattern that. You have to show them that. If you want to show them that they deserve to be loved, they deserve to be dated, they deserve to be wined and dined, you have to show them that by doing that with your significant other.
Yeah. And even doing it with them at home, since we got on that, just a little pin in that too. Also, because you have younger kids, there's a young lady that's on, here, go back to TikTok.
The tickety
On
tock.
TikTok. And what she does is she cooks and does fine dining for her children. So she cooks fine dining from all, like, for each appetizer, salad. She has a menu for them each week or whatever, or once a month when she does it, and they know how to order from the menu. And that's we definitely implemented it for our grandbabies. But it's super cool to do that. But I think this is a good one for parents, young parents who have younger children. It's 1 in, 1 out. Because again, it's 2 times per month, or it's 1 time per month and 1 time in or 1 time out. And so I think, so that way you know what you're doing per month, right? You can get excited about that 1 month and you can have someone come watch the kids.
Right.
I remember we told a story not too long, last year. Our daughter, she's basically almost like a nanny. You know, she has families that she watches their children all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And this couple asked her to come early in the morning, about 10 o'clock. And she was like, sure, I'm going to come. And she thought they were going out. No, they wanted her to stay upstairs with their children while they were downstairs in their basement doing Legos.
Yeah.
They were Lego lovers. Building Legos together for like 3 hours. They paid her for 3 hours while they were in the house just so they could spend time. And that was their morning date. They had brunch down there and they had Legos, and they built, I guess, a starship or something like that with Legos, which is super cool. So it is doable. I'm not saying it's easy, but we are saying that it's doable. But once you get your mind set up, and another thing too, put it on the calendar, put it on the docs, right? So you know, like, right now is in February, I want a date night. So you start looking for someone to watch your kids right now for February, you know? So
it's getting in a rhythm.
Yeah.
And once you get the rhythm of it, and most importantly, once you get your kids in a rhythm of it,
right,
it'll be a whole lot easier.
Yeah. And they'll be okay with it. And once you get that one person that you can trust, that you know that you can call once a month, guaranteed once a month, and you like, so can I get February, March, and April? And you put those dates, you look forward to that once a month date or that twice a month date, especially with younger kids, because you've already went ahead and asked ahead of time for someone to watch your children that you trust, or even a family member to come over and watch them as well. So I like the in and out. I like the in and out.
I like that concept too.
And so the next one is a spa day.
Oh yeah, actually,
this is the one where you go to a hotel, you spend the night, get somebody to babysit the kids, or just you, and you come out of your bedroom, you come out of your house, and you go somewhere where they have a spa, and you get all the treatments, like the facial, the hands, the face, the body, the wrap, whatever you need to do for you couples, mani-pedi, whatever, couples massage, whatever the case is. But you go to a hotel that offers that, and you do that. And in your hometown, so you don't have to travel so far. You can do it in your hometown.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that, I want to say real quick. First of all, I love it. You know, first of all, I was never, until I met you, I was never a spa person. I was never a massage type person until I met you. You turned me on to them. One of the best things you ever turned me on to in life. But also what I want to say is, family, don't let what we say, don't let a scarcity mindset stop you from enjoying your life.
Right.
Now, I understand everybody's situation is different. Everybody's financial situation is different. Some people are right where they want to be in life when it comes to finances. Some people are not quite where they want to be. Some people are ahead of the game. I get it. But don't let that be what stop you from accomplishing the things you want in life. Here's what I mean by that. We understand some of the things we say, it's going to cost money to accomplish. Going to a hotel, getting a hotel room for the night, doing a spa day, that could be a little costly. But do it the right way, budget.
Yeah, save now.
Save now. Know that in June, you guys are going to want to have this time. So put it in your budget now.
$20 a day.
$20 a paycheck. Bi-weekly, whatever it is. You know, make the call. Find out how much is the room going to be? How much is the spa day? Find out what's the cost. Break it down. How much do I have to save per week, per day, whatever, to be able to accomplish that? Because it does two things. A, it gives you a goal to work towards. And then also it gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Because come this June 20th, we have this time set aside that it's just going to be me and you, that we're going to enjoy each other, that we're going to be pampered, we're going to be taken care of. And it gives you guys a common goal outside of the kids, outside of, the mortgage, outside of the car payment. It gives you something that's just for you to look forward to. So don't let whatever your financial situation, because there's always a way to work it out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go back to, for the things in life that you really want, you find a way.
Yeah.
So being with your spouse, dating your spouse, taking care of yourself, taking care of your spouse, those things have to be priorities. So make a way.
Make a way.
Now, with that being said, I love the idea because once again, it gives you, sometimes it's hard to disconnect in the house. And I'm not talking about disconnect from each other. I'm talking about disconnecting from the world.
Right.
Disconnecting from being the responsible adult. Disconnecting from, you know, the hustle and bustle of life. Life be life. And it's hard to disconnect in the house because when you're in a house, you're available. You're available to the kids. You're available to your mother. You're available to your sister. You're available to your best friend.
Yeah.
But when you make that call, be like, guys, from this time to this time, my phone is in do not disturb. It hits different. It changes it. So I love the idea.
Yeah. One thing I found out, and you guys can look in whatever area that you guys are in and see if that's something that they have there. Like, for instance, in Charlotte, where we live, the Ritz-Carlton has what is called a one-day pass for $100.
Right.
Where you can go into their hotel and use all of their spa amenities, get you drinks and all of that good stuff for that one day, right? So you don't need. So this is where you don't even have to stay at the hotel that night. You can just do their spa treatment for that one day for a couple of hours and enjoy yourself, and you both indulge in all that the Ritz-Carlton offers. So I'm pretty sure that other states have the same thing as well.
Is Groupon still a thing?
Yeah, Groupon is still.
I'm pretty sure Groupon got some groups out there.
Groupon got some groups, baby.
I'm pretty sure Groupon got some groups out there.
Groups
where you can get you a day spa.
Yeah, we just want you guys to have the capability to absolutely enjoy and indulge into each other and love each other. You know, no matter what the cost is, because it's so important, right?
Right.
Okay. So the next thing is now this movie theme night.
Okay.
I'm going to help you with it. So one of you guys, now whoever chooses the movie, this is their responsibility.
Right.
Right. So you want to do this way ahead of time. So you pick the movie, you pick the theme. So the house has to be decorated into the theme. You got to dress the theme. You got to buy food from that time period of that theme and snacks from that time period of that thing.
Actually, I like that idea.
Yeah, I made that one up myself. Seriously, all jokes aside.
I like that one.
And I said that because you said that sooner or later me and Morgan have to watch
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life with him, right?
Family. My family has never seen It's a Wonderful Life.
We've never seen it.
Which is crazy. It's a crazy concept for me.
We've never
of the greatest cinema. It's not even a movie, it's cinema.
Hey baby, he said cinema
of all time.
Cinema, y'all.
And they've never seen it.
We've never seen it. So when I was thinking about that, I was like, you know, because it's black and white. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Kind of like Christmassy or whatever the case is.
Well, it's not kind of like Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
Whatever. So whatever when that movie came out, what foods were being eaten at that time? What snacks were the ultimate snacks?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it came out during the time of the Great Depression, so
we ain't had no snacks. We out there smoking Camels. You want me to get some Camel cigarettes?
But okay, so you've never heard the phrase "every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings"?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
That's what that's from.
Really?
It's from A Wonderful Life.
I've never seen the movie.
It's Clarence, the angel. It's he's holding his daughter at the Christmas tree. They hear the bell. She's like, every time never mind.
Yeah, I love you though. I'm intense.
It's okay.
I'm intense with you.
One of the greatest movies. Jimmy Stewart, man, one of the greatest actors ever, man.
But what do you think about that?
I like that.
I think it would be super cool.
Actually, here's why I like that. Because once again, it forces, because most of the time, the spouse is on two different pages when it comes to movies. Like I said, sometimes you have the unicorns where everybody likes one type of movie, but typically what your go-to movie is not going to be my go-to movie. So to put you in a situation where you have to watch my go-to movie, dress my go-to movie, eat the food from my I like that.
That would be super fun.
And once again, it's just fun. It puts you in a situation that as an adult you don't have to take yourself so serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So if it's Star Wars night, guess what? You dressing up like Princess Leia.
Yeah, it's Star Wars night. That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
And then whatever they ate,
We about to have a lightsaber duel.
whatever it takes.
You know what I'm saying? And we about to practice the Force.
Yeah, and because it also makes you be a big kid, right? Because especially if you like other movies, like younger movies, like let's say Home Alone. I'm just making something up, y'all. Home Alone or something. You know what I'm saying? Like movie, it makes you like be a big kid, because especially that pizza scene. So now you know you're gonna have pizza,
Right.
You know, so it is just fun. And I just made that up myself because I was like, I think that would be so super cool for us to do that as a family, you know what I'm saying? Or as a couple, if you want to bring the family involved, like Sanchez said, and get the whole family involved. And then later on, everybody go upstairs and then you guys are together. Or if it's just you two doing it, I think it is super cool to
That's
do.
creative. I like that idea.
So now that I created one, you're going to have to create one.
Can't do that.
I can't
do that.
I can't do what?
Can't do that. Can't put me on the spot like that. You had time.
I had time.
You came in prepared. You're not just gonna put me on the spot.
Came prepared. You know we need a projector.
We actually do need a
We
projector.
need a projector to put, and all these. You know why I'm upset with myself? As when Christmas was winding down,
They had one?
As summer was winding down, going into Christmas,
Right.
Aldi's had a projector that was on sale.
You know the crazy part?
What's that?
I've never mentioned it because I didn't think you would let me buy one, but I've always wanted a projector.
Yes, we need a projector.
I didn't think you would let me buy one.
What do you mean, let?
You have a cap on my spending? You don't let me buy things. What are you talking about?
You ain't have to put that out there like
It's the truth. You have a cap on my spending.
Let. I don't like the way you said let.
Okay, I'm sorry. You wouldn't allow. I didn't think you would allow me.
Wow, so
Is that
you
better?
allow. Okay, wow.
Actually, if I would say, since you're gonna put me on the spot, I would say the kind of something we touched on the previous week episode, at home, a cookie night where you find something you've never made. Whether it's a baked good, something
Right.
where you have to and find a recipe where you have to do everything from scratch.
Oh, so you don't want me to cook?
You don't do anything canned. You don't do anything pre-made. You do everything from scratch.
Like scratch?
Like scratch. So whatever it is. So if it's, let's say spaghetti night, then you're making the pasta
What?
from hand. You're making homemade pasta. You're making
I have to find my own recipes and everything.
Huh?
So I have to find my own recipes and everything.
No, I'm saying who's ever planning it.
Okay.
They do the meal.
Okay.
You know, they plan the meal or whatever.
Okay, got you.
But it's you make it together. So whatever it is. So let's say if it's spaghetti, then like I said, then you're making the pasta from scratch.
Wow.
So that means you're making your dough, you're kneading your dough, you're making the sauce from scratch. You're doing everything from scratch together, and you have to work together to do it. So that would be like the first thing off my head, because
I like that.
Yeah,
I do like that.
It forces you to listen to each other.
Yeah.
It forces you to work together.
Yeah.
It forces you to stop and just be focused on the task at hand, because sometimes as adults, we are so busy, especially as married couples, we are so busy focused on 14 things at one time.
Yeah, we can't focus on one thing.
Right. And a lot of the times we're missing the most important thing we need to focus on, which is each other.
That's good, babe.
Because, and you and I have said this before, a lot of the times we're so busy trying to take care of each other
that we're not taking care of each other.
that we're not taking care of each other. And worse than that, we're so busy trying to take care of each other, we don't even see each other.
Now that's that right there.
Yeah, because I'm so busy trying to make sure you're okay. I'm so busy trying to make sure everything is good with you.
Right.
But I haven't even taken the time to stop to ask, okay, well, babe, what do you need?
What do you want?
But what do you want?
Yeah.
What can I do in this moment to take care of you?
Yeah.
So I think doing that
The
will,
assumption that this is what I need.
yeah. And we do a lot of assuming. And for me, I think like the cooking, especially making everything from scratch,
Jeez.
we're gonna have to stop. We're gonna have to stop and have a conversation.
Cause you know, your wife a box queen. Somebody so it ain't in the box. So it ain't in the box. So you talking about like it ain't in the box. You know how I feel about stuff. So we need to go back to. We need to really, when the mic shuts down, we need to really consider this whole projector thing. Now let me just say this.
What's
Sanchez.
up? What's up? What happened?
Whoa, player.
What happened?
Before we even get
What
started,
happened?
before you go any further,
What happened?
that don't mean we getting it now. Because I better not come home from the grocery store tomorrow and you got a straight up project up in this piece.
It was about to be ordered.
No, sir.
I was about to be on Amazon.
Nope. No. We're good. We're good.
I
But
got
it is something that I think that we need to discuss.
I got a Prime account.
something we need to discuss and think about before we go ahead and do it, sir.
I'm just saying, I got a whole Amazon Prime
No, sir.
account.
No, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and start pricing those now.
But I think so.
All right, babe.
Yeah.
What's your final thought?
That was all my I hope everybody enjoyed part 2. That's all the ones that I had, except what I did.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah. Enjoy yourselves. Be creative. These are just some tips and some ideas that we want you to try or do. But I'm pretty sure the more you listen to them and the more you listen to this, you'll have your own that will pop out and be like, ooh, or you may want to tweak the ones that we talked about geared towards you and your significant other and what would work better for you guys. Or you may want to add something extra to it as well and make it even bigger and even grand. Because again, my final thing for you guys is take things that are ordinary and make it extraordinary in your marriage. Do creative dating. So I think that's my final thing to everybody.
My final thought is take the time. Life, I'm gonna keep saying it. Life be lifing.
Ooh.
And if the last 3 years have not shown us anything, is that life is very short. Life is very fleeting.
Yeah.
I don't care what age you are right now. You were 20 years younger yesterday.
Yes.
Because for me, I know that I was just 25.
You sure you was 25?
I'm sure.
Surely.
That I was 25. And so, because life be lifing and life is so fleeting, take the time.
Yeah.
Take the time to stop. Your job is going to, trust me, I understand. You need to make money.
Yes.
You need to take care of your family. You need to be supportive. You need to make sure they have. You need to be the provider. You need to be the covering. I get it.
Yeah.
But if you're doing all that and they don't have you,
then what was it for?
what was it all for? If you're doing all that, if you're working all the hours and you're putting in all the time, but in their most important moments that mean something to them, if you're not there to share in that moment, at the end of the day, is it all worth it?
Yeah.
So, and the same when it comes to not only with your kids, with your spouse, are you so busy trying to take care of your spouse that you're not being there for your spouse? Are you so busy trying to love on your spouse that you're not loving your spouse? So my final thought is just going to be take the time.
Take the time. Wow.
So family, we're gonna end it there.
I had fun with you, babe.
I always have fun with you.
I love you.
Yeah, sometimes though. Sometimes.
We're not gonna get back into colors.
No, I'm just saying sometimes. So family, we thank you.
Yes.
We thank you for listening. However you're listening, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's Podbean, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Amazon Music, whether it's Google Podcasts, whether it's iHeartRadio, or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. We thank you for listening. We consider ourselves an interactive podcast, which means we can be found on the socials. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok and YouTube, all under The Crenshaw Corner.
Yes.
And of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. And as always, family, welcome to our journey.
We love you guys. Bye.